to get the city off my back, I loaded up my old Cadillac and headed for the country, 'cause that's where it's at, where the skies are blue and the birdies sing. I bought a country cottage and I moved right in, with roses round the doorway and all that kind of stuff. Yes, I'm a-getting it together in the country, getting it together in the country. Real nice people in the neighborhood, but they wouldn't know a guitar from a block of wood. I'm a rock and roll pig in the country hole, a fish out of water, I'm a lonesome soul. Folks around here, they got hearts of gold, but they wouldn't know talent from a ton of coal. I gotta get out of here before I get old. I'm a rock and roll pig in a country hole. They got a honky-tonk, it's called the Nagasaki Cloud. It pulls in a kind of conservative crowd. If you can hear the jukebox, brother, it's way too loud. Believe it or not, it's up to you, but when I mention Elvis, and I sometimes do, they look at me as if to say, Elvis who? I'm a-getting it together in the country, getting it together in the country. All I ever hear about is sheep and potatoes. These older folks, they ain't no conversators. I'm a rock and roll pig in a country hole, a fish out of water, I'm a lonesome soul. Folks around here, they got hearts of gold, but they wouldn't know talent from a ton of coal. I gotta get out of here before I get old. I'm a rock and roll pig in a country hole. Yes, I'm a-getting it together in the country, getting it together in the country. Just one thing that I can recommend, the women are pretty, so every now and then I'm a rock and roll pig in a country hole, a rock and roll pig in a country hole. Yes, I'm a rock and roll pig in a country hole, a rock and roll pig in a country hole, a rock and roll pig in a country hole. Rock and roll pig in a country hole, rock and roll pig in a country hole, rock and roll pig in a country hole, sheep and potatoes. Way out here in the country, everything real quiet. Rock and roll pig in a country home, rock and roll pig. What in the hell is that line dancing? It's like a hillbilly ballet, you know. I'm worried about those boys with them tight Wranglers on. It's gonna cause them some equipment problems later on, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm a rock and roll pig. Guess I better get on up to Nashville, build me a museum to myself. Then maybe I'll get a record deal. Yeah, right there next to Hank Jr.'s museum. That's the Fingers Taylor Museum. Turn right there, you can't miss it.